Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of our Wrath of the Lich King unboxing. Inside this unsuspecting and slightly damaged box lies the sister blade to one of the most terrifying weapons in World of Warcraft. Of course, I'm speaking of Shadowmourne. Now let's take a look. Now clearly this box wasn't big enough to fit an entire axe, so it looks like we have it in pieces. Already, this is the smallest piece in the box, and already that is very heavy. I hope that's a good sign, lends itself to the rest of the construction. Oh. This is incredibly heavy and very terrifying. Look at that. Wow, even the handle. The handle is a steel pipe. This entire thing is all metal construction. So it looks like everything just gets threaded together. I don't know if there's supposed to be a direction on this, up or down, but the way the handle's wrapped, I want the spiral heading down to the base. That thread's on there very deep, and the closure is seamless because the handle screws down in. Part 2. Oh, still heavy. There's no easy way to do this without damaging the table. Now, fully tightened, there is a small gap, but it's not noticeable with the, I guess you want to call that fringe that's hanging down. A few styrofoam particles. So I don't remember when in World of Warcraft that warriors, was it Titan Grip, where warriors could single hand a two-handed weapon to dual wield? Because this is so heavy. One-handed, that is extremely difficult. Oh, I gotta put that down. This weapon is as intimidating as it is heavy. This axe was purchased off of Amazon and was a gift from my wife. And while the quality isn't exactly on par as officially licensed items, for the price it's nothing to scoff at. The construction is incredibly solid, and even the runes and the marking on the blades are etched. I could not be happier with this. One more thing I wanted to point out. Some of the comments online, there were people complaining that it doesn't come with the wall mount. Well, that's just because they didn't look hard enough. In the box, under the styrofoam, you'll find your mounting kit, which you will need for this. And this is special for me, the Horde wall mount. So yes, these will look incredible together. Now, if this weapon has familiar characteristics, you're not wrong. The axe Shadowmourne is the spiritual sister of Frostmourne. You see, after Arthas picked up Frostmourne and became the Lich King, the Death Knights formerly under his control thought that the Light and the Paladins couldn't defeat him. High Lord Darian Mograine thought that they needed a weapon that could match and rival Arthas's Frostmourne. And that's when the plan to create Shadowmourne was conceived. A weapon much like its predecessor that would claim the souls of the fallen, but this time of the damned instead of the living. A weapon that only a great hero could possess and wield. As for the base of that weapon, the Death Knights returned to the cavern where Arthas first claimed Frostmourne, and retrieved his paladin's hammer that he abandoned in the snow and ice. It was that hammer, and a lot of work, and even some blood of an old god, that helped to create Shadowmourne. Now we all know on that fateful day, on the top of Icecrown, it was the Ashbringer that finally defeated Arthas. But this was still a legendary weapon that was meant to be feared. And even seeing its personification in real life, ooh, yeah, it is scary. Now before I go, as I said in part 1 when we did the unboxing for Frostmourne, as we prepare for Wrath of the Lich King Classic, I would encourage all of you, especially if you haven't before, to play Warcraft 3. Experience the storyline and lore that led up to one of, in my opinion, one of the greatest moments of gaming history. And stay tuned for parts 3 and 4 of this Wrath of the Lich King unboxing. as we gear up for Classic, I have some special things from that era that I want to share. So yes, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.